Hey guys, I'm HP, this is Dr. Pink, and welcome to today's tutorial Blues Deluxe. Some really cool ideas how you're gonna get your Deluxe Blues guitar solo. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and also join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy with a free member account or a premium member account. So what are we talking about today? How to stuff like this. Yeah, and so on. The tips and tricks how you get your guitar solo on the level which it sounds, like pro-like. And I've chosen this tempo. It's 80 BPM in shuffle blues, and in this case, it's when you play the normal speed, it's quite okay, but when you want to play double time, it gets really fast, and that's the problem which we want to solve today. Some ideas how you can do that, and yeah, let's get started. Okay guys, this blues is in G for a certain reason which we're gonna see later. As I already said, the problem of this shuffle blues is this is the tempo. Da, 3, 4. Sounds pretty simple and easy. But here comes the problem. When you play your normal stuff, it's too slow. When you want to double up, it gets really fast. That's the problem. This still works, or whatever. But if you want to go to double time, it gets really fast. Oops. And that we're gonna check out. What you can do on this certain tempo. If it's fast or it gets this mid-tempo shuffle stuff is always pretty difficult to play, because if you want to have this wow effect, how you do that? First of all, what really works here is double stops in triplets. So what are triplets? This is the tempo. Triplets 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. These are triplets, okay? So I got one lick which always works is this. Here bending in the 5th, borrowing in the 3rd. Really works. I'll show you. It's cool. Now the trick is to get out of it, because it creates a lot of power. So you continue now with double stops, because the double stops make it, and you're in triplets. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 now. So here then you have 6 5 3 3 5 5 3 3. So 1 2 3 1 2 3. So these are two triplets. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Now 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. And then we resolve here on the root note. Then you have the bending with the double stops. That really works, and it has a lot of power and punch. Okay. See how this thing really created a lot of punch, and it's not too hard to play, but of course you have to be precise, and these double stops have to be really crunchy. Sorry. What also works as double stops is, of course, you can, instead of, you know, something, or now let's do this one here. So you may slide here in the 7th and here in the 6th, and again in triplets. That also works great. And what also works is when you don't play a pentatonics, but you play. You work with the major pentatonics here. When, I mean, this is minor pentatonics, but then you resolve on major pentatonics. Now major pentatonics. Okay, so major pentatonics. 3, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 4, 3, 5, 3, 5. And what you always do, make the approach note here on the triad. Here, 3 to 4. Let's see how that works. When it switches to C, sorry, again you go to this note and you play again a double stop. This is a C double stop, 3 to 2. Okay, and with the approach, see how that works? It's a really cool vibe. So these kind of double stops, they really work. Or like, you can do this one here when it goes to C. This here, 8, 6. This is just 8, 6, 6, 5, 5, 3. Okay, let's see how that works. First we play on the G. When it switches to C, I change to those double stops. And when it goes to the D, we play, of course. We just play. Follow the chords. Follow the chords is a really important thing. Okay. Also, you can on the ending of it. The typical one here, as you know. But what is cool, if you, since the thing goes down, you can make the opposite. Instead of going down, or once you go down, and next time you go up. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna play a little bit and then I go upwards. go up. And that's the next. Who stole my $100 bill bending? You're going to make it like, you know, you're really dead. You had $100 in your pocket. You want to buy a drink, and then you grab in your pocket and you find it's gone. And this is your cry. You make it. Who stole my $100 bill bending? You can make it here. Here it has more punch. Or here. Here it sounds more desperate. Do you hear the difference? Here is still, hey you, do you have my $100? And here, who the stole my $100? This is more apologizing, this is more attacking. Also think about stuff like this, you know? That's the way blues is played. It's about talking and about being desperate and stuff like that. Okay, let's do the Who Stole My $100 Bill bending. See how desperate you can get when somebody stole your $100 bill? That's what I mean. This is a lick which cannot be explained. It's about what you want to say with it. In this case, that it can be also another story. Okay? And now finally, we also need something in high speed. And now comes the really tricky part, since we are on 80 BPM. If you double time will be sextuls, and this is really fast, you know. I'll show you. That's what sextul, or this. So sextuls is 1 beat and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. So you first need to practice it slow. And the easiest sextul lick you can do is this one here. Hammer on 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is slow. 4. Or you can also start here. Or what also works, that's why we will open string, like. Just make a pull off. 1, 2, 3, 4. The same speed, the same feel. Sextul now. You can also do stuff like that. First slow, and also this one, of course. This is really the classic blues lick here, bending here. Bending here, borrowing the third, pull off 6 to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is one sextul. And then you can continue as you like. So. First practice the sextul slow, because when you go to 80 BPM it's really fast. You don't have time to count anymore. It's really fast. See? Or this one. Or this. You can also make the opposite. You can also make parts of it, just you need to get into the sextuple feel. Oops. And so on. When it goes to sextuplets on this tempo, you don't have time to count or think anymore. You need to get into the feel of it, and then it works. You know, well, I made one mistake because I was watching the monitor there. If I'm still in the picture, then oops, I just missed it. You didn't see my head, but I was watching the monitor since I don't have a cameraman. Yeah, these are things which make your bluesy stuff. You can add this to your regular blues playing, and then you just go up one level in your blues abilities, you know. And you're gonna play your blues deluxe. You can play. Start simple. You can also play with delay. Now let's skip the delay. You can start simple, and now we give it more punch. And so on. Yeah, guys, I mean, I know I showed you a few licks. I'm gonna write down those licks for you, but not the whole solo. It's just a few licks. Now, the trick is how you want to sound it really blues-alike. It's the thing which I told with the picture with Who Stole My $100 bill. It doesn't have to be that picture, but just try to express what blues is. It's kind of a misery, which you can explain in music, show how it is, and then you just get guided through this, you know, kind of playing. As soon as you think I have to play this or this or this lick, it doesn't work. You need to get into the vibe of it. You know, blues is really a simple music form. You don't need to be technically good. I mean, there are a lot of blues players who can play 3 licks. Albert Collins is a good example. I really love Albert Collins. And I analyzed his playing, and it's basically 3 licks, and he has a kabut, how we call this, you know. And he doesn't even, he just plays open string. But the vibe which he's creating is just awesome, you know. That's what it's all about. I mean, these are possibilities. And when it comes to shuffle blues, this is a tricky tempo. And if you really want to push it to double time, then it gets fast, but you can also work with double stops. You can work with the simple bandings. You can recreate it. Who stole my $1,000 bill? Probably, you know. That's stuff. That's what I'm meaning. So that's why blues is never about licks. I know there are tons of books with licks, and I also gonna write the licks for you. By the way, the licks will be available in the HPCrazy guitar community, as well as this wonderful backing track which I just created for you guys before. Yeah, as I said, it's not about licks. It's about getting into the vibe. You can play 3 notes. If those 3 notes express what you feel, that's what it's all about. And that's what blues is. But you have to be knowing what you're doing. You know, that's if you want to play fast, which is cool if you can, but if you don't mean it as a way of expressing something which really bugs you, then it's worthless. Then the one note is more worth than the many notes you play before. That reminds me to my guitar teacher. When I entered music university, I had the first lesson. He wanted to say, okay, play something for me. I want to know how you can play. And then I played, and at that time I was already pretty fast. I was really fast. And I played something blues-like. And when I was finished, I said, oh, wow, that was really cool. It was fast and all this stuff. And you know what my teacher said to me? He just looked at me. And he said, yeah, sounded nice, but it didn't make any sense. And that's what I'm talking here. Try to make sense. If it's about playing fast, then it's right. If it's try to find out what is yours. And it's good to know all this stuff which I showed you, but it's not needed if it's part of your expression. Yes. If not, just forget it and just play your 3 licks you always played. That's why this lesson is called Blues Deluxe, because that's the qualm of blues. This probably the final lesson when your teacher says, okay, I teach you now everything. Now play the thing you played 5 years ago. I love that one. The rest was all crap because you tried too hard, Yeah. Good, folks. Me and Dr. Pink are saying goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification button. If you love my lessons, please help me to let this channel grow and tell about your friends and about this channel here. Also post a link to this channel in our guitar communities, That really would help me a lot to let the channel grow. It's also for your benefit. Good. Me and Dr. Pink are saying bye.